Believe it or not, I strongly believe that I'm in partnership with life. Whatever happens, favorable or unfavorable, I believe that I collaborated with life to make it happen. I don't condone victim mentality. I also don't relinquish accountability or responsibility. If something is happening, it's because in addition to life doing its thing, I allowed it happen. It's a collaboration. It's a dance, man. Life is my dance partner, you know. It may lead the dance at times, but I always have the option to follow gracefully or step differently or even change the rhythm entirely. Life may present external circumstances beyond my control, but I'm telling you, man, my choices, attitude, and perception shape how these things turn out eventually. We've all had our fair share of unfortunate events, so this isn't some utopian nonsense. But I always ask myself, what did I allow, overlook, or tolerate? What lesson or growth opportunity is life presenting me here? It's like if you always find yourself in toxic relationships, at some point you gotta ask yourself, like, what am I doing to attract or allow this pattern? You see, this perspective can feel heavy at first. Taking responsibility for even unfavorable events, it requires humility and self-awareness, but it ultimately leads to freedom. If you accept that your participation matters, you also realize that your choices can shape future outcomes. So I'm a co-creator. Life is not something that happens to me. Life is something that happens with me. You know the interesting thing about books? The final page of a chapter doesn't resolve everything, but it gives the reader momentum to turn to the next chapter. This year, you've been writing your story. Some pages filled with triumph, some other pages filled with challenges. The great thing about your story is that you are both the author and the protagonist. You decide how this chapter ends, and you also decide what is written next. The most interesting thing about the last page of a chapter is that while it doesn't give you all the answers, it helps you carry the right questions forward. The final page is where reflection meets resolution, and resolution ignites readiness. 2025 is the year of the momentum, and momentum only applies to a moving object. The great Kwiton Adesoji said, "A parked car needs no direction. Direction is only profitable for a car in motion." Let 2025 meet you already moving, strategy in hand. Today, as you are writing the last page of 2024, whatever happens, make sure it ends with a sentence that says, "To be continued." Because even though the next chapter is blank, momentum will guide your pen. See you on the other side. It's the beginning of the year, a moment where we are naturally reflective and full of aspiration. Now let me show you something to guide your actions. Creation over elimination. In 2025, focus your energy on what you want to see, not what you want to see gone. You see, when you focus your energy solely on what you want to see, your energy is constructive. But when you solely focus on what you want to see gone or remove, you risk becoming trapped by negativity. It's like a gardener who spends all his time pulling out weeds from a piece of land. Now, while that is necessary to some extent, a gardener who only focuses on weeds will never have the time or the energy to plant flowers. The better approach will be to plant seeds, water them, nurture them. Let the beauty of the flowers outgrow and overshadow the weeds. Eventually, the weeds will have no room to thrive. By this analogy, focus your energy on planting flowers this year. Your flowers being your goals and your visions, rather than spending too much time uprooting weeds. Weeds being past failures or doubts. Ask a photographer, they'll tell you what you focus on becomes sharp and vivid. What you ignore, on the other hand, fades into obscurity. You know when I clocked that this was a proven approach? We are reminded in the Christian faith that even though God was in the midst of the darkness, He never said darkness disappear. He said, "Let there be light." In proffering the solution, He never even acknowledged the problem.